Welcome, everyone, to today's video on the Decor channel. If you're looking to bring some rustic charm into your home, you've come to the right place. I'm Luna, and today we're diving into classic farmhouse decor that can make every room in your home feel cozy, vintage, and full of personality. We'll be discussing ideas that work perfectly for all seasons, so whether it's fall, spring, summer, or winter, you can always add that warm farmhouse touch to your home. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button like this video and leave a comment below telling me which room in your house needs a little farmhouse makeover. I love hearing from you, and it also helps me create more content that you'll love. Alright, now that we've got that covered, let's get started on our journey to creating a timeless, vintage farmhouse look in every room. Your living room is where the magic happens, whether you're hosting friends or just relaxing after a long day. To start off, think about incorporating a large, comfy couch in neutral tones like beige or cream. Layer it with throw blankets in plaid or simple linen fabrics to bring that vintage farmhouse feeling right in. A good combination of earthy tones and comfortable textures is key to setting the stage for your classic rustic look. Next, add a wooden coffee table that has a bit of history to it. Whether it's a reclaimed wood piece or one with some charming imperfections, it's a perfect way to add that rustic touch. Pair it with some vintage accessories like a milk jug vase or mason jars for that authentic farmhouse aesthetic. Finally, don't forget to include some statement wall decor. A large, vintage-style mirror or even an antique sign will make a bold statement without overwhelming the space. The goal here is to create a balance of old and new, blending cozy farmhouse elements into your living room seamlessly. The kitchen is the heart of the farmhouse home, and it's the perfect place to play with vintage-inspired designs. Start with open shelving to display your dishes, ceramic mugs, and glass jars. A rustic wooden butcher block countertop can bring a natural feel, along with a farmhouse sink, which will definitely be the focal point of the room. You can't go wrong with a large, industrial-style light fixture to hang over your kitchen island for that cozy country vibe. Consider incorporating some retro-style appliances in soft, muted colors like mint green or pale blue. These vintage touches will evoke that old-world charm while keeping the kitchen functional. A farmhouse kitchen is all about practicality, so make sure you focus on mixing aesthetics with everyday needs. add some fresh greenery in the form of small herb gardens or potted plants on your windowsill to really bring the rustic vibe alive. You can also use wooden crates or baskets for storing fruits and vegetables for both style and function. The key here is creating a kitchen that feels warm, welcoming, and filled with charm. For your dining room, it's all about creating a space where family and friends can gather in comfort. Start with a large farmhouse-style dining table, made from reclaimed wood for that perfect vintage charm. To keep things practical, choose chairs that are both sturdy and inviting. Think of distressed wooden chairs or even mismatched ones for a more relaxed, lived-in feel. Use linen or burlap tablecloths for a casual yet elegant look. You can also layer your dining table with vintage crockery, mason jar centerpieces, and a vintage-style chandelier to create an ambience of warmth and nostalgia. These elements will make your dining area feel like a scene straight out of an old farmhouse. Don't forget the details. Antique cutlery, rustic wooden trays, and vintage candlesticks are great finishing touches to complete the farmhouse look. These small, thoughtful touches will make a big difference in the overall atmosphere of the room. Your bedroom should feel like a peaceful retreat, and a farmhouse style is perfect for that cozy, serene vibe. Choose a bed frame made of wood with a distressed finish for that authentic vintage feel. Pair it with soft, white or off-white bedding and add some patterned quilts or throws in muted tones like soft grays, dusty blues, or floral prints. Add vintage-style lamps on either side of your bed. These can be in the form of simple, iron, or brass fixtures that give off a soft, warm glow. For even more rustic charm, you could hang an old wooden sign or a vintage clock on the wall to serve as a beautiful focal point. Incorporate natural textures such as wicker baskets for storage or a braided rug on the floor. The goal is to create a room that feels timeless and relaxed, perfect for winding down after a long day. Simple, understated elegance is key to the vintage farmhouse look in your bedroom. Farmhouse style can also bring a fresh, rustic touch to your bathroom. Start with whitewashed or subway tiles for the walls, paired with vintage-style mirrors framed in distressed wood. A freestanding bathtub is an excellent way to bring a touch of classic elegance to the space, and adding a few farmhouse-style accessories like a wooden stool or a wire basket for towels, completes the look. For your bathroom vanity, choose one with a natural wood finish. You can also add a few glass jars for cotton balls, bath salts, and other essentials. These little details elevate the farmhouse feel. Keep the space light and airy with plenty of natural light and minimalistic decor. Add some greenery like eucalyptus or ferns to bring freshness into the room. Small touches like a vintage soap dispenser or a distressed wood towel rack will also enhance the rustic charm. This is all about embracing the beauty of simplicity and natural materials. The entryway is the first thing people see when they enter your home, so let's make it warm and inviting. A vintage-style console table or a rustic wooden bench works well here, paired with an old-fashioned coat rack or hooks for jackets. This is a great opportunity to add a bit of farmhouse character while keeping things functional. A large, welcoming doormat with a vintage print or message like "Welcome" or "Home Sweet Home" is a perfect touch. It's simple but adds so much charm. For added rustic appeal, you could display a basket for shoes or a set of woven baskets for extra storage. Consider placing a beautiful vintage mirror in the entryway, which will also help to reflect light and make the space feel more open. These little touches give your guests a taste of what's to come throughout the rest of your home. Create a productive and inspiring farmhouse-style home office with a vintage wooden desk as the centerpiece. Look for desks with a worn finish, or those made from reclaimed wood to bring in that rustic feel. Pair the desk with a comfortable yet stylish chair in neutral tones for a balanced look. You can also bring in some open shelving or storage made from distressed wood, filled with books, plants, and vintage decor. A farmhouse-style filing cabinet can work wonders for keeping everything organized without sacrificing that vintage charm. Lastly, add some soft lighting to your space with vintage-style lamps or chandeliers. A vintage clock or old typewriter can serve as charming accents, giving your home office that cozy, farmhouse-inspired atmosphere that boosts creativity and productivity. Hallways are often overlooked, but they're a great place to incorporate rustic farmhouse vibes. Start by hanging a series of vintage-style framed photos or artwork along the walls. You can even mix in some old family photos in classic frames to really add personality and a sense of history. Add rustic lighting, like a pendant light or wall sconces with a distressed finish. This will create a warm and welcoming feel as you walk through the space. A wooden console table or narrow bench can also be a great way to add function without cluttering the hallway. For storage, you can opt for a large, vintage coat rack or hooks on the wall. This allows for practicality while maintaining the farmhouse look. The key here is keeping things functional and cozy while staying true to that rustic charm. Your outdoor spaces are just as important as your indoor ones when it comes to farmhouse style. Start with a vintage-inspired front porch that features rocking chairs or a wooden swing. A farmhouse-style bench or wicker furniture also adds that rustic charm. Add hanging lanterns or farmhouse-style string lights to create a warm, inviting glow in the evening. Potted plants, especially herbs like lavender or rosemary, will add both beauty and fragrance. A few outdoor throw pillows in gingham or plaid patterns can complete the look. For your backyard or garden, consider planting flowers or vegetables in wooden crates or galvanized tubs. These practical yet charming elements will bring the rustic farm feel straight into your outdoor space. It's all about creating a seamless blend of comfort and nature. A farmhouse look is easy to update each season, so let's talk about seasonal touches. For spring and summer, add floral prints, light linens, and wicker baskets to bring freshness to your rooms. You could also switch out pillows and throws for something lighter, like pastel colors or soft florals. In fall and winter, bring in deeper, richer tones like mustard, burgundy, and forest green. Layer your furniture with chunky knit throws and plaid accents to give everything a cozy, lived-in feel. Don't forget about candles. Scented or unscented, they help create that farmhouse warmth during colder months. Throughout the year, you can also change up your floral arrangements based on what's in season, like sunflowers in the summer or poinsettias in winter. These little seasonal touches can transform your farmhouse look for every occasion. One of the best ways to make your home feel like a rustic farmhouse is through textiles. Start with soft, natural fabrics like linen, cotton, and wool. Throw blankets in neutral colors or muted plaids are perfect for adding texture to your couch or bed. For your curtains, consider simple, unlined linen drapes in white or cream to let in as much natural light as possible. You can also layer them with sheer curtains for a breezy, relaxed look. Area rugs with vintage patterns or muted tones will anchor your furniture and add a touch of warmth to the floor. Pillows, in particular, are a great way to add a bit of personality to each room. Go for vintage prints, quilted fabrics, or even burlap for that charming farmhouse touch. Don't be afraid to mix and match textures for a cozy, lived-in atmosphere. Lighting can make or break your farmhouse aesthetic. Start with vintage-style pendant lights or chandeliers that feature wrought iron, distressed wood, or brass. These will give your space an authentic rustic look while providing ample light. Table lamps with ceramic or metal bases, paired with linen lampshades, will add a soft, warm glow to your rooms. Consider using dimmer switches to control the ambience and make it even more cozy, especially in the evenings. For extra farmhouse charm, use candles in vintage-style holders, like metal lanterns or mason jars. These can be placed on coffee tables, shelves, or in the bathroom to add a flicker of light and a sense of warmth and nostalgia. While you're working on the main elements of farmhouse style, don't forget to inject some of your personality into the design. Adding personal touches like heirlooms, family photos, or a vintage piece of furniture that tells a story can make your farmhouse feel like a home. Collecting items over time that reflect your own taste and history will make the space feel even more authentic. Whether it's an old map, a hand-painted sign, or a treasure from a flea market, each item will add charm and character. Think of this as a journey, not a destination. Embrace the imperfections and let your farmhouse evolve as you live in it. Each new piece will enhance the space and make it more personal, turning your house into a true vintage retreat. Thank you so much for watching today's video on how to create a timeless farmhouse look in every room of your home. I hope these tips and ideas inspire you to bring a bit of rustic charm into your own space. Remember, farmhouse style is all about warmth, comfort, and timeless beauty, so don't be afraid to mix in personal touches. If you loved this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear which room in your house you're planning to farmhouse up next. Thank you again for joining me on this cozy farmhouse journey. Stay tuned for more seasonal home decor inspo right here on Decor. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Pause 2.00s.